Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld Alpha 14, Extreme Difficulty, the Modded Tribe. We are in the middle of a heat wave. I'm really concerned that some of our people might start dying from heat stroke. Again, their maximum comfortable temperature for most of them is 32, and it's currently 39 degrees outside, and likely to get even hotter. It's early morning. It's probably going to hit the high 40s today. It would not surprise me. Meanwhile, I've been thinking about defenses, and actually, I think I'm going to disable, or I'm going to deconstruct this steel deadfall trap and put a sandbag here, because then when people start to attack and they hit there and they're sort of like just smashing the doors, we can put two people here with guns to shoot down the hallway and then sort of run back out. I think that's actually going to strengthen our defenses a fair bit, given the fact that we've got, you know, a very different setup here than we typically do. Deconstruct that. We don't get all our steel back, but we actually have a fair amount of steel on the map and not that much demand for it now. We'll build a sandbag there. Enemies aren't really going to be able to use that for cover, so it's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, 43 degrees and climbing. Everyone's unrestricted. We're going to try to sleep during the day. It's actually sleep time right now, isn't it? I guess you must be really not tired. Yeah, you're really not tired. Even though, yeah, it's 11. So you should be forced to sleep, but I guess you're not doing that. I don't know, something about the schedule. Well, that's fine. Actually, Zingo can operate during the day just fine now that I think about it. You know what? Let's switch that around. Zingo has the poncho of I ignore all heat. It actually seems to be overpowered. I don't know how the poncho lets you survive like 92 degrees. But that is the case. Right over here. Oh, that's plus 62. Seems a little crazy. Yeah, it's camel hair. And then we have one other person who's both a heat lover and heat tolerant. So that person is also very, very comfortable with it. And I don't remember who it is. I gotta sneeze. Oh, no. I think it might be Fred, actually, who's infected. Nope, it's not Fred. Gray? Ah, it's Gray over here. Heat lover. Heat tolerant. So again, you can operate during the day just to mix things up, whatever. Doesn't really matter sleep schedule wise, but we'll keep that normal and that's going to be fine. So we can have people operating and doing random things all throughout the day. It doesn't make a difference whether they work during the day or work during the night. It doesn't make a huge diff. I mean, unless they are, you know, night owls or whatnot. Plus, then they can spend less time in the dark. So everything here has been roofed up. That's good. Meals. We don't have a ton of meals. We do have a lot of raw food that it can be eaten raw perfectly happily, like the corn, for example. But cooked meals would be better. Keep producing those fine meals. We'll try to keep people a little bit happy. Again, it would be nice to make the pemmican before things rot. Turkey revenge. Wow, I didn't realize. I guess everything can try to revenge itself, but I did not see the turkey revenge coming. So we still have some meat going on over here. I'm wondering about setting up a second cooking station. Actually, really soon we are going to research some of the more advanced cooking techniques, and we'll be able to make some stuff in bulk, which is going to be quite nice. All right, so get some more meat. Everything's being butchered well. Spoils in 2 days. Oh, corn lasts forever. That's good, actually, that the corn lasts so long. I guess a lot of the vegetables are like that, so that's quite nice. Ashgar, you're going to consume a fine meal. You're pretty stressed out. Moderate amount of pain, very hot. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. And Gray, are you up and running? Are you? No, it's Fred. Initial heat stroke. Infection is... Okay, your immunity is there. You're almost completely over your infection. Lovely. Lovely. But the heat stroke's a bit of a problem. 32 degrees. Everyone's boiling over here. Cloth tunics. We don't want you to wear that because that will make you hotter. Right? Yeah. We really do need to get a clothing industry set up if there's going to be another heat wave. I mean, it is the end of summer here, so probably we're not going to get another heat wave this year. But for next year, and actually at some point we'll have to worry about cold snaps because we don't have particularly hot clothes. But where we are, the winter is not very cold. I think that the January temperature is somewhere around 4 degrees or something like that. So it's very, very, very warm. I mean, technically it's temperate, but it's on the warmer side of temperate. So a nice long growing season. Comfortable temperatures, except when you get a heat wave. But for next year, we should be prepared for that. I'm going to get someone to come and deconstruct this stuff. We'll get some more blocks going on. Give us a couple more construction options down the road. Could you maybe finish hunting that, since you're here? Thank you. We got a visitor. They have a few items to trade. Okay. I wonder what we'd want to trade for. I mean, we'll always check, of course. And any chance we've got it to make some silver would be nice. We can sell the chicks for a fair amount of money. Yeah, since we've got sort of critical mass level over here, It's going to be okay. Actually, we've got more chicks than we've got sleeping places. I suppose I could build a few more of those. Why not? Yeah, why not? More wooden animal boxes. There. Done. And I think Jake is our trader at level 7. So let's go ahead and trade with you. Let's take a look. I think we can sell some of the primitives' weapons. Great bows do more damage than the short bows. Maybe we'll keep one around just in case. You are not overcharging for the medicine. It's pretty expensive, but not overcharging, so I'm going to grab that. And we're not going to buy the lavish meals. I'm going to call that good enough. We could sell these components. It's going to take forever before we need some, but when we need some, we'll need a fair amount, so I'll do that. And it can be very annoying if you don't have any to sort of kickstart your electronics industry. I still have a lot of hauling to do. Okay, colonial management. You're going to eat that meal. You're going to do some butchering of a chick. Oh, because we had probably one too many. Or a few too many. Because it would be nice to haul this stuff in. I mean, I don't know. Does pemmican decay outside? I guess it probably does. Cleaning blood. Very good. Yeah, we got to move. I don't know what to do about the butchering table. You're going to build the animal blueprint tables. That's all good and fine. Zingo, you're going to harvest a raspberry bush. Which I'm still... I'm wondering about turning that behavior down in my manager. The harvesting? We may not need like 500 units of this. Oh, the plus is, yeah, expected from current designation. I don't know. Don't want to run out of food, and the berries can be eaten raw. Takes a lot of time to go and harvest all that, especially from all over the map. But it might be good. Yeah, you guys can leave. That's fine. We got the extra medicine. That's fantastic. Things have been replanted. We've got this. Yeah, food-wise, we're okay. It's a question of keeping the meals going is a little bit tricky, apparently. How's your skill kind of getting up there? You're at a 10. Very nice. Climbing steadily. I don't know if that translates to faster meal production or just higher quality or what. Oh, you're out of wood there. It would be nice to get an electric stove if we knew what electricity was at all. We are simply researching quilting right now. We're going to try to make leather armor. I mean, we've got plenty of leather. So if we make padded leather armor, I think that's going to be really, really good for our little colony here. Plus, just in general, starting to make clothing to replace things that become frayed and worn and get rid of more of those negative moodlets. Heatwave still on. It's 50 degrees. 50 degrees right now. So how are we doing heat stroke-wise? Minor, minor, none, none, minor. Okay, well, we're only at minor. That's fine. I gotta hope for this heat wave to go away. Yeah, the heat wave, take it really seriously if you don't have an air-conditioned room. It will murderize your people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I gotta reinforce these walls at some point, but, oh wait, I've got stone cutting. Derp. I finished stone cutting tech, and I never did get around to working on it. Stone cutter's table. I can probably just put that outside, maybe near the stone over here, right? Why not? I'm gonna do that. So someone's got to build it. Actually, I'm going to move it to there. There we go. Just for whatever reason. And, oh, we'll put a comfortable chair as well. Could start making leather armchairs. Actually, that's an interesting idea. But then, yeah, we can reinforce our walls with stone and hopefully avoid people, you know, coming in from the side of our base, which is really annoying. Boom wrapped. Kill a turkey. Maybe. Miss, 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 miss. Up to 14 shooting skill, though. And going up quickly. What are you so stressed about? Very hot, moderate pain, ate without a table. Really? Why would you eat without a table? You know, you may have eaten food outdoors. That's possible. Soon enough, some people might start passing out from the heat stroke, and we're going to need to start rescuing them. And at least we're going to have a couple people who are immune to the heat stroke. 38 degrees. That's, you know. So Ashgar here, with his tolerance 32, the heat stroke will continue to build up. Very slowly right now, because it's just a few degrees above his tolerance. He's at 37%. We might see it hit 38%. So far, so good, actually. Shrapnel gave birth. Oh, we have more puppies! Awesome. Yeah, we can't flag them to be trained yet, but fantastic. So we still have a mated pair. Well, not like mates necessarily, but we do have, yeah, female, male. Excellent. Okay, so we can make some more huskies, which is fantastic. And these guys, animals, are they restricted? They are. I should actually unrestrict them and hope that they do more hauling. Not that we're really hurting for hauling. These 6 people who can all haul really are getting the work done pretty substantially. I like that. What are you doing? You're harvesting the raspberry bush from way over there. Ooh, there's a cougar. Yeah, you're going to consume a meal. Could you maybe haul the berries on your way home? That would be real nice, thanks. Save ourselves a really big trip later on. These are potatoes. They don't seem to last quite as long as the corn. And yeah, we've got a lot of food. I'm wondering about a second cooking table. Alright, you're up. Stonecutter's table, which I apparently built out of steel. Make stone blocks. We are going to change this up here. I'm going to say granite blocks. Do until you have 260. Add another job. Limestone chunks. Do until you have 250. Stone blocks. Marble. So what we're trying to do is keep a huge amount of one type of stone that we can use for construction, rather than having, you know, like 75 of everything. I would like it to focus on just doing one type. That was marble, sandstone then, and just go down the list. I mean, we could adjust the order later on too, depending on how much we've got of whatever. But this should mean that it'll increase the chance that we have a lot of one kind of stone, which will make it easier to bulk build stuff for us. So, what we don't have, I think, is someone set on crafting duty. So, what do we do about that? I think we set crafting at a 2. So, Zingo will craft before she hauls. She'll still clean and manage, but otherwise start making stone for us. The stone blocks will be very handy. Did we unlock any other kind of production over here? No. But we could start to consider putting down a sculptor's table, now that we've got our blocks starting to go, and start building some artwork. Pretty up the area, make people feel a lot happier about things, and also give us something that's really, really good to sell. Haul some of this stuff away. Blocks aren't particularly pretty. Although I guess, you know, we will carve some of that, but I don't know. And haul that, that's okay. So what are you doing? You're going for a rest. Could you, on your way to resting, could you haul this stuff in for us? Thanks. Appreciate it. You're moving slowly, but I think part of it is the moving us down to poor. The heat stroke, it's serious. We really need this heat wave to break. Really badly. Come on, please, before my people start to pass out and die. Hey, you're hauling! Nice! Thank you, puppy. Oops, accidentally paused. Good dog. And that, hopefully we don't get attacked right now. It'll be... I mean, it's not literally the worst timing, but we really need the heat wave to break before everyone dies. The heat wave never lasts as long as toxic fallout, but man, oh man, if it doesn't break within 24 hours, we're going to have some serious problem. There will be people passing out and potentially dying, because there's nothing we can do to someone. Like, they'll be hauled to bed so they can rest, but we can't do anything to alleviate their troubles. We can't make them, you know, bathe. We can't, you know, hit them with cool water. Those are not mechanics that are in the game. We've got nothing we can do to reduce someone's temperature other than if we have a freezer or we have a bunch of clothing that reduces the temp stuff, but we're not set up for that. We can do prosthetics right away. And yeah, the pattern designer is just the research thing. It's not something that we can use. We need more research. And turn off hunting for now. That's what I'm going to do. So Ashgar can go and focus on that. Ashgar can wake up right now, actually. That'll be fine. Yeah, consume your meal. Go and start doing some researching. We've got lots of food. We can hold off on the hunting. I don't know if quilting will lead us to any kind of clothing that improves temperature stuff, but we can hope. Got some stuff flagged to be cut, which seems a little bit odd because I'm assuming we have lots of wood. 257, okay. No, we do cut wood until we hit 500, so apparently we did use a lot. I mean, we have constructed a fair number of things recently, so I guess that's kind of legitimate. Yeah, we really do need a full-time researcher. It takes so long for us to research this stuff, and if we don't move forward, things are going to be particularly bad. You're going to clean some dirt, which is fine, then you're going to haul some stuff, which is all good. Heat wave is over! Relief. Can't even tell you how good that feels. I guess the temperature had dropped, actually, so we'd avoided the peak of the heat wave for a while. That's fantastic. Okay, we need to change our assignments. Okay, everyone's set to everything, which is good. And anything, we're going to say, allow all once more. You can wear whatever you want, including those urban pants. That's okay. Oh, thank goodness. So I could turn the hunting back on, but you know what? I think researching is still going to be good. I mean, who knows when we'll get the next heat wave. And again, we are actually full on food right now. We've actually got a lot of meals. Okay, the pemmican does count in there. The problem is when you eat pemmican, you actually eat like 10 to 15 units of it. It's not just one meal. So this is very deceptive, the meal count here. Very, very deceptive. Oh, a bunch of chicks just hatched, which means we'll probably butcher a few of them to keep the numbers. I don't know. I guess I could really increase that. Let more of them grow to adulthood and then butcher them then. What do we think? What do I have it set to right now? Chickens. Yeah, we leave 20 of the young chicks alive. That's a fair number of them. Yeah, alright, I'm okay with it. I mean, in a sense, it doesn't, you know, maybe you want as many of them as possible to grow up, but I don't know. There'll be too many things moving around on the screen. It's going to annoy me. That's what it mostly comes down to. All right, cook more meals, which is all good and fine. Actually, I guess you're starting to cook more pemmican. But again, that does last. And I would be very happy if we had a big supply of pemmican ready for the winter. While things will last longer in the winter, obviously, because there'll be sort of innate refrigeration, we won't be growing things. We will be hunting, so we'll probably be okay. But I just will feel a lot more secure if we've got that set up. So is there anything else I feel like I need to be doing? I still would like some newer beds to try to replace these crappy ones. I think I could probably go and do a little bit of that right now. Try to get 4 of them going on. Jake is sleeping. Did we reset your schedule? No, we didn't. Go back to sleeping at night when it's dark and full of terrors. I'm going to wake you up now, Jake. Hope you don't mind. You're going to consume pemmican. Really? You prioritize that over a fine meal? Really? That doesn't seem right. Can I force you to eat a fine meal? Consume the fine meal instead. Actually, I think some animal just ate some of our fine meals as well. Alright, we're going to change something here. I'm going to make a stockpile zone in here. This is going to be clear all, critical priority for meals. And does that include pemmican? It does. Okay. So we're going to move it out of there. So we're going to get our animals to stop eating our cooked meals. How good of a bed did you make? Superior quality. Excellent. So I'm going to go and deconstruct this one, for example. We'll see if we can get some more of that. I don't want anyone else to accidentally start working on these beds. Someone can reinstall that there. Superior quality. Excellent. So we'll trash the awful quality one. And here too. Poor and shoddy. We're going to deconstruct all of those. Ooh, excellent. Counts as art. Oh, we're going to have another one of these beds people keep looking at. So we'll make sure it's closer to the front door. Deconstruct. And yeah, make sure you prioritize working on that. Excellent. It's only normal quality. Oh, well. Move you there. I don't remember. Reinstall to here. And they're going to sleep outside. Alright, fine. Whatever. You can move your bed tomorrow. You're going to sleep outside in the rain. Oh my god, you're going to get so many bad moodlets. Prioritize working on this bed. You. Prioritize working on this bed. There we go. Oh, you silly people. That's fine. Now your sheets are all soggy. Ooh, that's disgusting, actually. Can you imagine going to sleep in a bed where, like, the sheets are just soaked through in rain? How miserable that would feel? Ugh. All of our critters going around. We got our new little puppies. It's very exciting. Very, very exciting. We'll try not to get them killed accidentally. I'm expecting another raid or another bad event to happen anytime now. It feels like it's been a little while. And I'm used to the storyteller sending them, like, back to back over here. So how are you guys feeling about your bedrooms? You're comfortable, which is good. You got the worn out apparel, darkness. You want a bionic body part. Do you even know what a bionic body part is? Luxuriantly comfortable. Tended to party. Good. Good, good, good. Oh yeah, you got that sanguine buff. Sanguine buff. Really good. A little bit more trees. That's fine. We're okay with that. We're still flagging animals to be hunted, but we don't actually have a hunter turned on right now. Yeah, that's probably why we've had a hard time keeping up the completed meals. I think the animals have been eating it a little bit more than I would prefer. So now we'll leave the fine meals over there. The dogs who roam everywhere might still eat it. That's not the end of the world. I don't mind the huskies having proper nutrition. But if the chickens were eating those meals, that would be pretty damn stupid. Now, I don't know if those are particularly pretty as part of the problem. Nope, they're fine. Completely neutral. Excellent. Raw meat is very ugly. But the completed meals, including the pemmican, seem to be okay, so I'm happy about that. A little bit of repair duty. We are sewing... Oh, the plants. Yep, good. Keep this area pretty. Ashgar is nearly done in the clothing design, which I'm really looking forward to. I want to see what that does for us. Presumably sets us up with some sort of tailoring bench. Maybe not a normal tailoring bench, and that would be okay. Watch it not actually enable us to be a tailor. It just like unlocks some new recipes, but you still need some other technology first before you can even build the base bench. That would make me a little bit salty. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, keep cooking those meals. And yeah, see, now that the meal count is starting to accumulate, it's really making me think that that was one of the things that was going on there. That the animals were eating it a little bit too much. Our people still seem to go for the pemmican quite often, which seems a little bit odd to me. Nutrition, 0.05, because it's a small meal. Compared to 0.9, you really do have to eat a lot of this. You can see it lasts forever. Okay, you're eating a fine meal. Maybe we're okay. Maybe there was some confusion because an animal was sitting on the stack of the meals, and that was screwing things up. You can see this chick is actually eating some of the berries, which I'm okay with. Maybe it's semi-random. Maybe it's a proximity thing. I don't know. So hopefully now they'll mostly stick to eating the fine meals and getting some good buffs from that. And another day goes by. Well, I think we're just about ready to put a cut in here. Ooh, cargo pods. What you got for me? You've got 14 units of cornbread. Well, I guess someone can go and pick that up anyway. That's okay. We got a bunch of cornmeal from a landing, didn't we? Or am I just thinking about the corn? Am I getting ahead of myself here? I might be getting ahead of myself. What is this? Oh, hay. Nice. So that's what I can do, is actually change the animal, make a barn. So we could consider doing something like that. There's a possibility that food could still screw up, though. But just if we get really good hay production, because I would like the animals to mostly eat that as a primary. So I could leave them locked in the barn, assuming I've got enough hay for them. More cargo pods. I don't know how to, like, arrange this to be a priority. What is this? A bunch of carrots. Nice. Also, I didn't realize the cargo pods exploded in metal slag. That's kind of handy. So you get a consistent, you know, supply of them in the future. Well, we're going to put a cut in here. I'm going to figure out what I want to do with the animals. I suppose as long as I keep an eye on them, I could set up a barn. Well, it doesn't... Well, to keep the hay better, we would set up a barn. So if we did something, you know, like this, put some doors so it's easy to access. Make that the new animal area. Zone, clear animal area over here. Shoomp. And expand allowed area, animal area. We'll do this, and yeah, sure, fine. You know what? You can wander outside, too. That's okay. We're going to do that, and then we're going to make a stockpile zone in here, which is going to be our critical hay storage. Where's the hay? I guess because it's not food. There it is. Raw resource. Critical hay storage area. And actually, we need some meat for the dogs for when they get limited here. Well, I don't know. We don't want to keep the animals restricted there for very long, the dogs. We'll have to see. I'll have to try to remember, which is a pretty big ask from me. But if we do this, keep the hay there, and then every time it gets low, we could decide, okay, let's add in corn. Tell you what, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a teeny tiny little stockpile here for corn. Vegetarian corn. And again, make it. Oh, damn it. Corn. Critical priority. It'll keep some there. I'm hoping they'll mostly munch on the hay. but it will add sort of a backup layer to that. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and put a cut. We'll see if we can make adjustments in the future and what we want to do for that, but that'll be the way we try to keep the animals away from our primary food source as much as possible. I guess what I could do is, you know, make this, say, like a low priority for now, and then if we run out of hay, I'll make a high priority corn storage there, something of that nature. That could work. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.